Outfit challenge moment check. Okay, let's see how to... And then don't look at my toes, but there. Hi, everyone. Okay, hey everyone. I'm still figuring out the best way to film here. That doesn't involve you. So what we are gonna talk about today, this is going unbelievably bad. Oh my god. Okay, nobody say a word. Nobody move. Hi everyone, what we're going to talk about today is sexuality and relationships and kind of like how the gender of your partner impacts how people feel within relationships. There's studies that I'm going to talk about that I need to like refine because I haven't been able to find. There's this one that I'm looking for that basically said women in relationships with women tend to way more and to feel better about their bodies, and it's believed to be the case because when women are around other women, they don't feel the need to like, Jesus, hold up like male standards of beauty or like appeal to the male gaze. So I'm going to find that because I haven't been able to, and then I'll like insert it somewhere in here in this video. But I did something on my Instagram, and my Instagram, which I'm now active on again, is at @lifefullofgrace with 2 underscores at the end. But I did something on my Instagram on that account and then on my private main account where I just ask people like anecdotally what their experience has been with dating men, women, and people of like any gender, and kind of how they're, Jesus, oh my god. Scott Pilgrim versus this video filming going terribly. Okay, well, we are just gonna can we all just be adults about this? Because it's not going so well. Anyway, but basically asking people what their experience has been in terms of their body image in relationships depending on the gender of their partner. So it was mainly aimed at people who are either bi or pansexual, or people who have now realized that they're only attracted to one gender but have dated multiple in the past, and kind of just like if people have noticed similar trends in their experience with dating, or kind of how body image changes for them depending on the gender of their partner. So I thought today we could talk a bit about that, and what I've learned from some of the responses. So yeah, let's just get into it. So the general consensus, and I'm not sure how many people responded, but I talked to quite a few of you. If you want to follow me on Instagram, you can. I don't really care about like follower counts, and Instagram can be like so stressful sometimes, but I really love like getting to chat with you guys and getting to do more interactive stuff in a way that I love doing on YouTube, but I feel like Instagram is sometimes a better vehicle for like, I don't know, just like consistently talking with your audience and like seeing what people are thinking about, what people's thoughts are on different things and that sort of thing. And it also helps me because when I'm working on a video or have a video idea, I can talk to you guys about it and see like what you're interested in seeing or what your experience has been. And I think it's just really awesome to be able to talk to you guys because I really feel like I know I'm a smaller YouTube account, but I feel like our community is just so like full of thoughtful and genuine, kind people. I know I talk about that, like I've talked about it before, I'm kind of a broken record about it, but I really do feel like very lucky about that you guys are the way that you are, and I feel like it's, I don't know, it's just really awesome to have this community here, and so thank you for being a part of it. But anyway, whatever, leave that. We need to actually get on with the video. Oh my god, except one more thing. So I don't know when you guys will see this because I am going to be moving soon-ish, and I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film during that time, so I'm trying to get ahead just so that I have stuff to put out regardless of what's going on with me personally, or like how moving goes or whatever, because I'm going to have roommates, and I don't know what, like I'm so excited, but like I don't know when I'll be able to film. I haven't figured out like my schedule with classes and with work and with whatever, because I applied for a job as well. Like, be quiet, but like I'm so excited. I don't know if I got it, who knows, but I'm so excited because all of the work that I've done has been like, I haven't been able to get an actual job, so all the work I've done has been internships and volunteer work, and it's been really great and I've loved it. But I'm also just so excited to actually have like an official job and like have a uniform and like and it's gonna, the most I'll say about it is that it's in retail, and I know people are always like, oh, retail sucks, but I'm so excited, and I love having like little interactions with people. Anyway, and having like work friends, oh my god, I haven't even gotten it, but I think it would be so fun. So anyway, oh my gosh, but the other thing I was gonna say is that like I've been trying to wake up at 6 a.m. every day, or like 6:15 or 6:30, and I've done it for the last 2 days, and then today I woke up at 10. Like, I got cocky. Oh my god, we have to get, guys, stop letting me talk. We have to get started with this video. Okay, here we go. So the general consensus seemed to be, and I heard mostly from women, and it wasn't true for everyone, but a lot of people seem to feel that like being around women or dating women and being in relationships with women, people just feel so much more comfortable in their bodies and not like they need to fit these standards or adhere to some kind of male gaze, or like basically it seemed that people felt so much more confident in their bodies and so much less insecure about things that we're taught to be insecure about. And I think that makes so much sense, because for me, as a girl who likes girls, if anybody wants to kiss, let me know. As a girl who likes girls, I can tell you that a common experience is that like when you are attracted to women, you can easily see that so many of the things that we're taught to hate about ourselves, or the things that we're told make us unappealing to men, or that make us unattractive, or whatever, are just such bullshit. Because it's like, I don't know, things like scars, stretch marks, cellulite, fat, rolls, you know, whatever it may be, body hair, stuff like that. It's just when you see another woman and you're someone who's attracted to women, none of those things matter. Like, you're not like, oh, she's cute, but she has cellulite, so pass. Like, it's just not even a factor at all. And like all of those things, all the natural parts of someone it are so beautiful, you know. It doesn't matter, you know, what it is. And I think when we've been conditioned to believe that all those things, whether it's acne, stretch marks, body hair, you know, whatever it is, that we should be taking care of them and fixing them by getting rid of them, like, we can just see that it's such bullshit. And I think when you're attracted to women, it's easier to then see that like, oh, well, if all of these women are so beautiful regardless of all this stuff, and people of all sizes, all body types, all like whatever it may be, and people who have all these things that we're supposed to be insecure about, we can realize like, wow, if none of these things matter to me when I'm attracted to someone, like they really don't matter at all, you know? And like, if I can find this like huge diverse array of women and people in general like beautiful and want to be with them and like see something so incredible in them, then like I can see that in myself too, you know? Because I think we don't always apply the same sort of compassionate lens to ourselves. And I think this is also true even when you're not attracted to women, just because like even if you're straight, you can appreciate a woman's beauty and be like, gosh, all these women are so beautiful. Or like you can even catch yourself being like, oh, I wish I had her body, or oh, I wish I had whatever. But like then you can apply that to yourself. And I think being attracted to women makes that, like, it levels it up even more and helps you kind of see that all these little imperfections or whatever they are don't actually matter. Whereas when we're with men, I think it's easier to be like self-conscious about yourself, because so many of these beauty standards and body standards and these like all these things that we're taught to believe are like the most beautiful or the best, it really comes down to what the male gaze wants, because these standards were created by men and generally exist to please men and keep women suppressed, because they'll never actually be able to meet these impossible standards. So they can, instead of getting involved in things that actually matter, they can spend their lives kind of being suppressed and doing everything they can to try to meet these standards, which keeps them busy and suppressed and keeps them from getting involved in things like politics, for example. Like they're all just tools of oppression to keep women like from ever becoming more than their appearances, because society just tells us that they're the most important things about us. So obviously we're gonna put our energy towards like thinking about that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'll find a specific study that was kind of talking about why women and like lesbians and bisexual women tend to feel so much better in their bodies and tend to like weigh more and tend to not be like held down by their male partners. And there's also something called happy weight, and that occurs in relationships across the board regardless of your sexuality. And the idea is that when people are dating or trying to find people to date, they tend to like, you know, maybe be working out more and try to fit these beauty standards and try to be like really in shape or whatever it may be to be more desirable and do all these things that we're taught we should do in order to be more desirable to a potential partner. Whereas when you're in a steady and committed relationship, you kind of worry about those things less because you've already secured a partner and you don't have to face the same battles like trying to be desirable to as many people as possible. Like, you know this person already likes you, and when you're happy, like the whole thing is like happy weight, because you're with someone and you feel secure and you're happy, and you're probably doing more things like going out to eat more or like having desserts with your partner or whatever it may be, or maybe you're spending time with them so you don't go to the gym as much, and so you gain weight, and it's like a wonderful thing, you know, like there's nothing wrong with gaining weight. We're just taught that it's a bad thing. But yeah, oh my gosh, guys, I'm rambling again. You guys let me do this. But yeah, and I can say from my own experience that like when I like a girl, I don't feel like I necessarily need to be like pretty. Jeez, did you guys hear that? I was like, okay, you don't feel like the need to be pretty in the same way, because appealing to like the female gaze versus the male gaze are like very different things, and what's hot to girls is not always the same as what's hot to guys. And so like, I don't know, you don't feel like you need to necessarily like have this certain body maybe, or maybe you don't feel like you need to wear makeup or whatever. Maybe you just feel like who you are as your natural self is enough. And I know that for me, I feel most comfortable around women and queer people. And yeah, so like that's something that is very, I don't know, important to me. And okay, I've never been with a girl in like an intimate way or like beyond crushes and like talking to girls and like planning to go out or, you know, whatever it may be. So like I've never dated a girl officially, so I can't say for sure what it's like in terms of like intimacy and that sort of stuff. So I can't really speak to that, unfortunately. Maybe one day, but yeah, so anyway, I think I'll probably end this video here and kind of leave it as an open-ended discussion of like, how do you guys feel? Because it seems like anecdotally everyone that I've talked to feels most comfortable, like feels more comfortable in their relationships with women. And for women who have dated women after dating men, they feel a lot more secure. And sometimes there's comparison between like a woman and her girlfriend or something like that. But yeah, so that was one thing I heard that I'll just like throw in there. But yeah, so that's what I have for you today. And I'm curious to see what you guys think, or what, yeah, basically like what your thoughts are, because I always want to know what other people think. And I think of this YouTube channel as kind of like class discussions, you know, like where you read something and then you go to class and like everyone talks about it and like says what their thoughts are, because I think that kind of stuff is so interesting, and just hearing how different people like perceive things. So I'm curious to know what your guys' thoughts are, and I hope that you will like leave it in the comments or something. And yeah, so thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you soon.